What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy HK. I'm back with another video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Today, I was watching UFC 303, I believe, this past weekend with Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prochazka. Amazing event, by the way. Well, it was not amazing, but it was a good last. It was a good couple fights or good few fights during that event. The event was supposed to be with Conor McGregor headlining it, but I guess that fight ended up getting canceled because Conor had an injury. But anyway, the event, me watching just the highlights of it, because I'm not watching the pay-per-view, but me just watching the highlights of it, I was like, man, I probably should make a video about it. It was a cool event. I like the main event with Alex Pereira head kick knocking out Yuri Prochazka. It was amazing. But there are a few things I wanted to talk about. I I mean the MMA industry. I know some things about it. Some would say too much. Some would say, I know a little too much about it because I do my research, and also, I've seen or been in that world a little bit. I dabbled a little bit, so I know a little bit about it. But just the I just want to talk about when it comes to Dana White and how he underpays, like grossly underpays his fighters, is just crazy to me. How this guy gets away with it every single year. The fighters have no lawyers. They have no they have no like union or nothing to protect them or anything like that. They can't sue or anything, and these guys can sustain lifelong injuries, and there's not much they can do about it, which is the sad part. Meanwhile, Uncle Dana is just raking in the dough. Just the amount of money that guy has. I mean, he doesn't need to work a day in his life, but he continues to do it, and the UFC as organizations continue to rip off the fighters. The stuff that these fighters are doing is worth way more than what they're getting paid. Like, they're getting paid peanuts. Like, if you compare MMA, like UFC, to boxing, you'll see like the gross difference in how much the boxers are getting paid compared to how much MMA fighters are getting paid. It's crazy. It's insane. And also, Dana White has so much money that he started up his own little thing called his own league called slap boxing or slap fighting or whatever that is. I mean, that thing is just that's not even, they're trying to brand it and make it a sport, but that thing is not a sport. It's just two people slapping each other, taking turns slapping each other with no self-defense or any of that. There's no technique behind it. There's not really much behind it. And once you've seen one video of somebody slapping somebody, you've seen all of them. They're all pretty much repetitive and the same. So Dana White is literally he's posting this. He's putting it all over the UFC fan page. I mean, if I'm subscribed to the UFC channel, like, I don't want to see slap boxing. I'm subscribed to the UFC channel because I want to see MMA fights. I don't know why he's putting the two together. I actually do know why, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, we're not fans of slap fighting. We're fans of MMA. He's obviously trying to recruit MMA fans over to slap fight fans, but those two are two completely different things. Like, he's being tone deaf by doing that, and I don't think he understands that. But anyways, yeah, I might make a part two, off of Dana White and how grossly overpaid he is and how grossly underpaid the fighters is compared to Dana White. It's crazy. It's crazy. But anyways, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. It's my second video back. I just wanted to touch up on the UFC event real quick. I watched some highlights. I did not pay for the pay-per-view. I just watched highlights and saw what happened, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll probably talk about it real quick in a video. But all right, you guys have a nice day. Bye. Peace.